been waiting for you.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Kingdom of Georgia campaign. Now, judging by the title of this video and the thumbnail, Georgia has obviously won the faction vote with 9 votes, and in second place came Rome 2's Rise of the Republic, so we'll be doing the faction vote once this around the end of this series. And in last place was House Greystock, which will be moved on to next turn, next vote, sorry. So, Georgia, my plan for Georgia really is to have a giant superpower in the east, essentially. So, I want to like take over Russia, take over Persia, take over like this giant area, like I don't know, be fucking huge, essentially. Have a massive empire, maybe attack the west, perhaps, but we'll see. We'll see how overpowered I get as a eastern power, and then all of a sudden, if I attack someone, I just easily win. So I may just get to the point where I'm like, fuck it. Anyway, before we begin, and I know it's completely unrelated to this series, and it's just something that needs to be spoken about. Is a user Ace Rain. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of him at all, but basically, a while back, I think it was, he tried to steal this mod itself, and tried to make it take credit for it and make it into his own mod or something like that. I don't know the full story. If you want more details on the whole matter, you have to speak to people like Mythic or your boy. They're the main people who are around. I'd sort of joined this community and joined the mod team a bit later, not about a couple of months ago really. It wasn't that long ago, and so I didn't have a massive part to play in the development of this mod. The things I have done is I changed up with a couple of unit cards for the Eastern factions and did some building pictures, which we'll see in this faction here. But yeah, basically he's earlier last night he went around and he basically tried to track IP addresses. He obviously succeeded, and like he found my IP address, he found some other people's IP addresses. So yeah, obviously I banned him. Because otherwise he could have just got power. He also got hold of personal information as well, so he just had to go. I'm sure you understand. But yeah, anyway, he tried to steal Lucium, but it didn't work out because he wasn't as skilled or talented as the developers of the mod. So yeah, he didn't succeed, and basically that was it. But yeah, I don't know why he went and did that. Really, he tried to take credit for something that wasn't his at all, which is a bit of a horrible thing to do, really. But yeah, anyway, yeah, he's been like trolling people, sending like weird stuff and shit, and a lot of other servers he's all been banned from: the Lucium Discord server, the Mythic Army one, the 100 Years War submon, 100 Years War mod Discord he's been banned from as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's him gone. Anyway, we get onto the campaign, but if you do get any messages from a person called Ace Rain, or maybe one of his bot accounts called Bossman or the Firelander or some bollocks, your IP addresses and personal information can be at risk, so I recommend you ban him straight away. Don't fucking risk it, alright? Anyway, the mod lead recommended me to do hard and very hard for battle difficulties, that's what we're going to do. So yes, let us begin the campaign. Okay, here's the plan. Now, with my experience with this faction is that Russia usually attacks you straight away, and the Ottomans usually attack you straight away. So what the plan is to ally with both those factions, and then push against Persia. That's my plan. And obviously take a few rebel settlements here as well, which we will do. Right. I'll take the king out. How do I want to do this? Just stick a couple of them in there. Alright, okay. We get free upkeep of those guys, so we'll send them off down here. And take... Okay, can't reach them just yet, but that'd be fine. They get them next turn. Building some priests around and going economic policy for the cities and the military policy for the castle. So, we're building some priests just to help out with the religion. A lot of it's still... I think it's... Was it Islamic, I think? Let me check. Yeah, it's Islam. Anyway, so yes, the plan, I'm going to disband these ships because it's a lot of upkeep and I'm not going to need ships just right now. I will later on when war comes with the Ottomans, but we'll see. But I sort of want to establish myself as a power, or just take as much territory as I can. Why is that? I should be fine next turn. But yeah, see, the public order isn't wonderful, so that's the only real problem. But yeah, I want to build a diplomat, send them over to the probably to the Russians straight away, and then get another one going and send them over to the Ottomans. Yeah, Persia usually sort of goes west kind of fast, so taking as much land of them is the main goal. Hopefully that works out. If it doesn't, well, won't go very well. And something we're doing more of is going to be a lot more editing. As my previous Let's Play as Prussia, I didn't really know what I was doing some of the times. Obviously I just used experience, but experience from like things like Westeros Total War, which for reason great. But with Westeros Total War, it's completely different. The only really agents you have to use is princesses. Everything else doesn't matter at all. Yeah, new mission. And can we build? What is it? That's it. Tip them up. How much point in training? Build some roads. That's probably always helpful. Actually, building roads there would be much better, actually, instead of at a castle. Anything? No, we can't build anything else. Okay, that's fine. The priests will do the work and hopefully sort out the public order a bit more. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more editing in my series. Originally, is there a general spawned in? No, I thought it said a Pavel, and I was like, what? Where is Pavel? Oh shit, yeah, he's up north, isn't it? Yeah, I completely forgot. I forgot we had the guy up north. We're gonna deck, we need to take some C's. We're gonna send... I'll send him down here. He's better, more used to us down in the south. Up in the north, it doesn't really matter. So I could quite easily take some of the Crimean settlements, but I'm not too bothered. I think their musketeers are better than mine. Just auto-resolve that, there's not much point in fighting it. I mean, we could have fought it, but it'd just be pointless, we'd probably win. Also, the music for this is fairly good, I really like it. It's similar to Empire Total War as well. Yeah, we're in the money. We got in there same amount of stuff. Yeah, I'm keeping my stuff on low because more population, the more taxes you get in the long run. It's always good to. I learnt this from Legend Total War actually. It's better to just have more population, better for the long run, not for the short term and the money. So that's what we're doing. The rebel settlement over here. Someone, I think there's one down there actually, or it's over there. Yeah, as you can see, Persia's like moved against already. They've taken that. So yeah, they are the kind of faction to like fucking push hard and be mad. Alright, we got... No, it's still building up. It'll take some time, but yeah, I'm gonna build a... Oh, we're building out, aren't we? Build an envoy meet. No, unless we can build one here, I don't think we can. No. Build some roads there. Still doing okay for money, going down a bit, but once we take some more settlements, it should be okay. Hopefully. Now, I was debating whether or not to fight this, but I'm never really a fan of siege battles in Medieval 2 at all, or any Total War game. It's alright for a siege battle if you're defending, but when you're attacking, it's just... I mean, I could, but yeah, again, we'd win, but same time, I can't really bother to do a siege battle. If it's got more of a garrison in it, then maybe we will. Or a custom settlement model, perhaps. Yeah, that's quite a few guys there, aren't there? There's a settlement over there. Ah, it's over there, isn't it? I remember. Nah, it's gonna be shit. Okay. We're throwing the home guard. And we repair that building. Can't retrain him, doesn't matter. We should be able to take that with the men we got. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, game, really? Crushing defeat, great. Fucking hell. So we won't take that settlement then. Can we take this at least? Yay. We'll leave the pikes. We can't even go anywhere. I might move the army back east just to assist because that happened, which is a bit fucking annoying. There you go. There's a lot of shit on there. What's his trait? Yeah. War declared. Savoy and Genoa. Yeah, Savoy always seems to get wiped out like early game. Next turn we can build that. Build an extra musketeer unit to send them over to the front line. Now we lost the fucking. Now we need died there, which is just fucking my luck. Yeah. Okay, so we're skip ahead, and this is something I'll do in Turtle 1. I hope you appreciate it. Obviously, if you don't like it, then you can just tell me, and I'll change it. But what I'm going to do is like skip ahead to like when I'm doing stuff, and then go over what I built, because it just saves time in the video, rather than just me going, right, we build this, and then it just gets boring for me, and I'd rather not. I like to show you guys what I'm doing, rather not showing we're going to build this. It's just a bit boring, and it's sort of just a waste of recording. I'd rather show you something interesting. St. Petersburg founded. Along the banks of the Nivol River, a new city has been founded by Peter the Great, Tsar of Russia. From its humble beginnings in the 1600s as a Swedish fort, Peter hopes for it to become a great port city and the foundations to put Russia on the European stage as a great power. Will his plans come to fruition, or will they crumble and fall into obscurity? Well, who knows. Something I didn't actually explain is why I wanted to play as the Georgians. Why? Because Georgia is a very uncommon faction to play in any really Total War game. I never played them in Stainless Steel at all, either. So that's interesting. But yeah, it's kind of, and I also wanted to show off like some of the new building artwork as well. I wonder if it's this one. Yeah, it's that one I made myself. And all the buildings were made in the cities, and like the other stuff is pretty much all mine. That does look something like from Africa, but doesn't matter. It's an excellent mod anyway, and I don't think we've changed anything at all because well, we're moving on to the DLC stuff, which is I think we have quite a few stuff planned. We have the South American DLC, we have the India DLC as well, which I think the South America one's going to be around the independence, with like the other, like Brazil trying to get independence and all that. That's one of the reasons we're doing it. It's quite, and no one's ever done the South American DLC before, or much less a mod, so I want to do that. Right, that's what we got. Alright, got rid of those stupid bastards. Now we can leave and go elsewhere. I'm not going to push against Persia just yet. I mean, I could. But they're quite the garrison. I'm going to wait till I get better, because they can't recruit. I think it's like what I'm building here. The drill plot, like the Grenadier infantry are like really OP, and I love them. So yeah, I'm bringing this guy down as well. Which, I'm either going to send him over to join with that army, or just to west, I think. Yeah, I think we go west. I think it's a settlement just down there somewhere. I think. We'll find out. Got my diplomats going north. And you can go down to Persia just to speak to them to get some trade, because they have good trade resources, I believe. We don't exactly have a lot of gold, because I'm obviously on my low tax rate for everything. If that does change, we may sort of upgrade and go for bigger taxes, but we'll see. Anyway, next time. Yeah, I will record all these events and stuff. Japanese Succession War. The island of Japanese needs a land of riches and wealth, ruled by the sultans for many generations. But now, with the death of Amankarat II, the island is bathed in blood. The Dutch East India Company believes that the uncle of Amankarat III should be the king. They are backing him in the war to overthrow Amankarat and create a puppet state out of the Japanese. Okay. The British is up to... No, it's the Dutch, actually. The Dutch is up to shenanigans as well. But interestingly, the Dutch is actually part of the British faction. So they're Netherlands, actually. So, I guess it is sort of part of the British thing. Anyway, we can speak to the Persians. And see how much... Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, there you go. So yeah, we're keep allied with Persia for now. We'll betray them later on. Is that a rebel settlement? No, it's not. Okay, so we can see how much they control a bit down there, don't they? So it's handy to get map information so you can see what they're doing. God, where the hell is the settlement? I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah, it's down there. Okay, where's my diplomat? yeah, we got a mission that'll give us some gold if we go speak to the Russians. That's what we're doing. So they don't attack me. And we're sending Pavel over here just so he can go to the castle. So you can, I say castle, it's a fortification. And just so you can build up an army at some point as well. We're doing okay for money. Building some more farms and all that. Build some marketplaces as well for trade as well. We should be getting checks on where the fuck is it? Trade. I completely forgotten. Where the fuck is it? I've completely fucking forgotten. I've been playing Total War for years and I've completely forgotten. Holy crap. Okay, I don't actually remember what the fuck it is. No, I've no idea. I'm not. Fuck it. I was gonna look for where the trade browser is. I've completely forgotten. Okay, we won't bother doing that then. Okay, trade is actually kind of shit. I'm only getting 129 gold. It's probably because I don't have as many trading buildings, which is to be expected. There you go. Alright, we're going to take this, which is Arbella, just south of where we are now. We won't bother fighting it. I mean, I could, but I prefer fighting siege battles. And like, I mean, siege battles in this game isn't bad. In this mod, isn't bad. But I'd rather, but siege battles in like medieval Westeros Total War, it's a bit easy because you actually use infantry. I like having missile troops and then switching to melee mode is not. I don't know. I just don't like it. I'd rather fight a battle with. We will fight some battles, don't worry. But I'd rather fight them against an actual faction than just rebels. So yeah. There you go. I'll just leave the pikes because it is actually a fortification, so that's great. More military buildings are better. Now, from what I remember, there's a settlement just over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like over in somewhere over here, I think. I know it's like a village over here too. So yes, can't speak to Russia just yet. Okay, that military building's been built as well. We're just basically building up the munitions, get better armor and all that, and building up our trade and farms as well, just to assist with everything and to make us even more badass as possible. Oh, that's interesting. Juno is dead. I did say earlier that Juno usually gets, well, it's Savoy that gets wiped out, but this time it's Juno. Right, we can speak to the Russians. Let's see how bitchy they are. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah. They seem quite happy with the trade and stuff. That's good. In that case, then I may push against the Ottomans. But again, I need to be careful because sometimes they do tend to betray you. So, yeah. Alright, that's good. We go west, and it's going to take me a long fucking while to get over there. But we'll get there eventually. Okay. Got a decent amount of gold, that's good. We were moving this army about. There's an Ottoman army there, which I'm going to speak to next turn. Hopefully they're not coming to kill me. And we're just trying an alliance and then just get... Because I want to attack them when like, my army's at full strength. I got full trade and everything. That's like when I want to do it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Is the plan anyway. In terms of building, we're still building up some places. Nothing that exciting, really. Just building shit. But there you go. The Acts of Union. These acts formally unite the two kingdoms of Scotland and England together. They have shared a monarch for nearly 100 years, but finally the two parliaments have come together to form the. That makes no sense. I've a bit of a spelling error there. To form the Parliament of Great Britain. However, the countries populating share animosity for one another, so it's unknown how long or if this union will even survive its first decade. Yeah. Rebel settlement. Oh, it's over there. Fucking hell. Alright, I would take that then. Hopefully we don't get a crushing defeat. Yeah, we should win that. There you go. I was wondering where that bloody settlement was, and it's right there. And we won't leave the cav. Would kind of leave 22 of these guys behind, or is it going to be bitchy? Nah, it's good. Build cultural. I don't know if there's any settlements we can take over here, but we'll have a look. See where the army went, just south of here. Oh, there's a settlement here. And I imagine that army's going to take it. You probably should be able to. Bit of a small army though, if you ask me. And they seem... Nope. Yeah, I thought they were going to attack me. Yeah, very. Yeah, they're not. I'm pretty sure they're going to come attack me. So... Yeah. I'm pretty certain. I got mission success. That's good. Get some money. Doing good for economy anyway. We're like going to make 10 grand. I'm going to build up some. Yeah, I think it's best we begin building the troops and mustering our forces. Because war is coming, it seems. Did see it's coming. Yeah, we're upgrading this into a town. It should be next turn. So yeah, we're probably gonna go war of the. Oh god, it's gonna take fucking ages because I haven't built any roads over here. Fucking hell. So Russia's such a hard it's an annoying faction to play because because land you have like no roads in most of the land. Just actually no, they do. Okay, then it's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, going across Russia itself, it's just horrible faction to play. It's a decent faction, I admit, but it's just a huge bloody faction to play. Anyway, I thought I also mentioned that what was we doing? Yeah, I mentioned that we are sort of like looking for people to join the mod team. But if you are interested, you must have some at least couple months experience with modding. We don't exactly want to teach you everything from the get-go because we just don't have time. To be perfectly honest. No, I was sending a diplomat over to Bulgaria. Nothing pretty interesting there. What's money like? We're fine for money. Build some more shit there. Try and build some just stuff to help the economy, even though we are going to go into war soon. So I'm kind of thinking just build a small marketplace and go over that. So a farming, some marketplace as well up there, which is now a town, which is great. Yeah, we need to get ready for war essentially, as the Ottomans will attack me, and I'm praying to God I don't get attacked by anyone else either, because that would just be very annoying. Yeah, because the public wars are a bit shit over there. Sending a priest over there to sort it out would be good. Oh yeah, I don't know if I noticed the models are really cool for these people. They don't have any for the Eastern faction, which is a shame. But there's no actual East. They would have to make models from scratch, and it's like £70 to get someone to make it, because modeling itself is really fucking hard to do. It's not easy. I've never done it myself, and I don't. Hopefully, I won't have to, because it's not fun at all. But yeah, if you have any modern experience with modding the tool, then we really could use your help. With definitely some of the DLCs to come will require quite a long work. I believe me and another modder who's working on 100 Years War. It's a really decent mod. I would check that out when it comes out. Still, he's basically built it off the base of I think it's just vanilla medieval 2, but with the added settlements, which is good. But yeah, it's a decent mod. But yeah, me and him are going to be working on. Can you fuck off? me and him are going to be working on a North American DLC for Lucium, which is set. Where it's just going to have the entire of North America from. I think it's southern. I can't really fucking show you, but it's southern like Canada essentially is what we're going for, which is I'm quite looking forward to working on that. That's quite fun. Farming. I'd rather Canada, to be perfectly honest. But yes, we're going to be working on that set in the American Revolution. Well, we were going to go for the 7 Years War, but the American Revolution's just better. There's more stuff you can do. That's what we're going to do. We can also have events. I'm not sure when the bloody Russians held Alaska, but we're going to do that and try and give the Russian Alaska. So yeah. We're going to put a lot of the Western America in, which didn't have a part to play in the American Revolution. But we wanted just to make it make the map itself a lot different and just interesting. Rather than just the eastern coast of America, it'd be really, really boring, and maybe a bit of Canada. because we want to obviously have the addition. We want you guys to be able to use the tribes and like the North American tribes as well, which is something I want to do. And it's a decent like mod we have planned. However, we won't begin working on that till he's finished his mod and we've done all the Lucium shit anyway. I say shit. I don't know why I'm saying shit. Lucium stuff. There's just a lot of Lucium stuff to get on with, which is good. Keeps me busy. Right. Should leave the cavalry. I may just beat the shit out of their army now. I'm tempted. Do we push south? I'm concerned that they're not taking Baghdad. We'll move south. We should be able to get there if they attack. So, in case. So, we'll go down south for now. Relations are good. That's awesome. We've got some family members as well. Yeah. That's pretty good. For some reason, Prince Boris is the heir, despite being the second youngest son. Which is strange. I'm sure there's some kind of backstory behind that, I'd imagine. But, there you go. Okay, build some more troops there. We're going to have a pretty big army in this, right? Economic for now. Put it on high. Is that on high? It should be. I'm going to say high. Tax high. It's basically low. It's just a wording for low tax rate. I suppose we can build... No, we can't. Okay, so we'll build a conscription officer. Tell you what. Actually, no, I will build that. Because we may get attacked there. Hoping we don't, because it'll just be a pain in the ass. But in case we do, we need to be ready. Farming is a much point. We build a conscription office there as well, which will give the units their free upkeep, which is what I want. And not much else we can do. Okay. Move a little map. Want some more. And then we can build up here actually. No, we're already building the marketplace. So yeah, what I'm going to do is tap the Ottoman coast. Take Crimea if we can. Maybe give it to the Russians to help our relations. But I'm kind of tempted just to take it. Knowing Russia, my luck, they'll just attack me because they haven't got any enemies at the moment. Hopefully they likely attack Poland at some point, which would make them go west and like fight them, and then most of the armies be over there, and I can just sort of just take the eastern half of Russia kind of easily. My plan to invade Russia is like invade. Fucking hell, this is a big area, isn't it? Invade like up here, and then invade from here as well, if I can. That's my general plan. And maybe if Russia does attack, I can just go up here. You can't go up a river, but you can just land here and attack. They do hold Kiev, I believe. Okay. Move diplomat west. Move him down. Okay, let's skip ahead. An event is taking place that is freezing the crops and killing the cattle as they sleep. Dubbed the Great Frost by scientists, and is regarded as the cause period since the last ice age. We are yet to discover why. Hope this will soon pass. Yes, hopefully. Trading company merge. The company's emerged, so London Trading to East India Company. Okay. United Company emerged. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Ottomans were about to attack me then. But they were just out of movement points. So... yeah, that's enough. I don't want to piss off Persia by going in that land. Yeah. If they do attack that, they won't be able to take it because I can just kill them next turn. These mercenaries are quite good, but their upkeep is not. It's like 600 gold for an upkeep, and I'm like, no fucking thank you, game. Do not want to pay that much for upkeep. I use him as a spy, I guess. So yeah, they're likely going to attack me. I am expecting it. I can see it coming. So yeah, luckily I'm getting my shit ready to push against them. We have plenty of gold, so we're not going to debt anytime soon. Which is why it's good to, instead of like going like high taxes and getting loads of fucking like money just on the high taxes and just like spamming units, it's better just to get your economy in a stable state and then just beat the shit out of anyone, which is what we're going to do. Anyway, we just got to the 30-minute mark, so we'll end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I have enjoyed it very much, and I'm looking forward to playing more of this mod. It is an excellent fucking mod, and I love it to bits. And hopefully, in future, we'll be doing the South American DLCs, North American DLCs, and India DLCs, and perhaps even a. I did mention an idea to the developer about doing like a China DLC or Australia DLC or something like that. I think that'd be quite fun. But let me know what you think. See if you see what DLC you would like. I'm also like to do an African one too. But obviously we got to focus on a couple things at a time and see how it goes. But anyway, I will see you in the next episode and have a great day. I'll see you guys later.